Over 50% of Canadians say that they lose sleep over money. And more than 70% say that it affects their productivity at work. Let that sink in. That means that you could have all the money in the world and still look like this. No shade to Elon. Okay, maybe a little bit. But this dude looks like he runs off of Monster energy drinks and existential dread. Elon can afford to buy an entirely new body if he wanted to. You and I, we're not so lucky. Today, I'm breaking down the 3 major ways that your health and your wealth are deeply connected, and how fixing one can help maybe fix the other. Number 3, that's spicy, and comes from my own experience of losing weight and wiping out $100,000 in debt. Let me show you something. This was me, a broke, stressed, pizza-eating zombie heading nowhere fast. I was unhealthy in every single way. Mentally, physically, financially. Just a few months after this photo was taken, I decided I was done. Done feeling like garbage. Done looking in the mirror and not recognizing myself. That was the moment everything changed. Let's start with an obvious connection that most people overlook. I'm a big believer in calorie tracking. If you have a goal in mind, lose weight, gain muscle, train like Goku, you need a calorie plan. It's the exact same for your money. If you live above your calorie limit, you gain weight. If you live above your budget, you gain debt. Want to lose weight? Create a calorie deficit. Want to grow wealth? Create a budget surplus. It's simple. It's not easy, but it's simple. My habits with food and finances were very aligned. I didn't really care about either. I just ate, exercised whenever I wanted, no plan, and same with my savings and my money. I would put a few bucks away here and there. I'd maybe be able to scrounge up like $200 and then go on a vacation that cost me $1,000 by spending $800 on my credit card and thinking, I saved $200 though. So it was very loose the way I had planned my money and my health. You'll see a fitness influencer downing like 44 link sausages and still rocking a 6-pack. That doesn't mean that it'll work for you. It's the same thing with finances. You'll find hundreds of people online telling you to follow their budget, their meal plan, their side hustle. But unless you live their exact life, it won't work. You need to fail fast and figure out what works for your body and your bank account. Your diet and your budget need to be customized to you. Try stuff, screw up, adjust. That's the formula for you to figure it out for yourself. I tried keto, I tried vegan, I tried eating 5 meals a day, I tried eating 1 meal a day. And it's the same thing with my finances. I tried putting half my paycheck away and hoping for the best. I tried using those apps that would take money away from me whenever I spent too much money. That's all you gotta do. Just try stuff, figure it out if it works for your lifestyle quickly, and move on pretty quick. This is the part that no one talks about enough. Even at my absolute physical peak, I would still look in the mirror and say, that's not good enough. But damn, did I take that for granted. Listen, body dysmorphia is real, and so is financial dysmorphia. You think you're behind, you think you're not doing enough. Nearly half of Canadians say money keeps them up at night. That means you, watching this video, chances are you're part of that half. That's wild to think. Finances dominate our minds. Rent, groceries, Netflix, social plans, subscriptions that you forget to cancel. It's like a mental parasite. And just like ignoring your health problems, it doesn't make it go away. Ignoring your finances just puts you deeper in the hole. So what should you do? Should you fix both at the same time? I tried that. Spoiler alert, it sucked. So I did the only thing that I could. I started with one thing that I could control. I didn't know how to budget, but I could go for a walk. I could stop eating like a raccoon with a DoorDash subscription. Then one day, I saw a commercial. While everyone is looking at her, she'll be looking at you.
On your wedding day, when everyone is looking at her, she'll be looking at you.
That's the line that hit me like a freight train. This is when I was getting married and I saw a commercial for wedding suits and it just hit me like a truck. I don't know. So I Googled a nutritionist near me. And my entire life began to change from that point. I learned how to track food. I started lifting weights. I learned how to enjoy the process, not just the results. And most importantly, I learned how to help others do the same. For those who don't know, I dabbled in being a nutritionist for a few years, and it was one of the most rewarding things I've ever done in my life. Being able to listen to people's stories of how they gained weight, how they lost weight, or how to improve their physical activity. It was really empowering to hear these things, and the fact that they trusted me to help them was incredible. And I managed to actually help most of the people that I worked with. And again, that was extremely rewarding for me. But then came the money shift. Here's the funny part. I didn't realize my health journey was also saving me money. Why? For one simple word: consistency. When you're consistent with your meals, your sleep, and your habits, you also start getting consistent with your spending. Things just started to click. I knew exactly what my grocery bill was gonna be. I was sleeping at the same time every day, which meant fewer lights, less electricity. And let me tell you guys something. You know what healthy means? It means you're regular, AKA way less money on toilet paper. Trust me, if you know, you know. It was only after years of this that I noticed, hey, I've got a little breathing room in my budget. That's interesting. And that's when the financial health part kicked in for me. I took the little tiny bit of extra money that I saw and started killing off debt, one payment at a time. 4 years in, I wiped out $100,000 in debt. That's not a flex. That's basically a blueprint. Once my body was right, my mind got clear. Once my mind was clear, I had the energy and focus to tackle my money. It's been a few years now and I'm on the path to early retirement. Not because I won the lottery, but because I fixed the biggest sources of stress in my life: my health and my wealth. And if I could go back and talk to my younger self, this is what I would say: fix one thing first, then fix the other, but don't ignore either of them. And if you're young and still watching this, you still have time. My hope is that this video pushes you and it doesn't take you 4 years to make these connections the way it took me. Or better yet, again, if you're young enough, I hope you don't have to even deal with these stresses at all. Because the reality is, it's easier to build strong children than it is to repair broken adults. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you next week when I talk about phantom wealth.